MSI, I hate to say it to you, mainly because I don't want you to stop sending me free stuff, but the brand new MSI Mag Z790 Tomahawk Max is, well, kinda pointless. Yes, this particular Z790 refresh motherboard from MSI doesn't really have much of the refresh about it. Starting off with CPU power, here we have 16 plus 1 plus 1 power phases rated at a maximum of 90 amps, in comparison to the 16 plus 1 plus 1 power phases rated at a maximum of 90 amps of the base Tomahawk model. But wait a second. That isn't the only thing that's identical, as both motherboards also have the two full 8 pins for CPU power as well. More than enough for even the 4900K for the few people that actually buy one. So okay, maybe there's some changes in the PCIe expansion. And no, not really. Once again, we do have just 3 PCIe slots, though that should still be enough for most people, with a primary PC Gen 5 slot, a tiny little Gen 3 1X slot, and an additional 16X but actually 4X Gen 4 slot. However, in M.2 storage, here we see the first major change, because while we still have 4 M.2 slots, one of them is now PC Gen 5. So that's pretty awesome. And wait a second, what does that fine print say? If you put an SSD into the Gen 5 slot, the graphics card slot is going to have its bandwidth cut in half? MSI, you what? Yeah, that's right. One of the big new features of this graphics card literally cuts the bandwidth to your graphics card in half. Now, this wouldn't be an issue if you had PC Gen 5 graphics cards, but guess what? PC Gen 5 graphics cards don't exist yet. But anyway, let's move on to other stuff, like for example, an increase from 7 to 8 SATA connectors, which is nice. Okay, so the secret has to lie with the rear I/O, right? Maybe there's something pretty big, and no, it is pretty much a carbon copy of the rear I/O from the base Z790 Tomahawk. Now granted, that's not technically a bad thing, because it had some pretty excellent I/O with 8 USB Type-A connectors, with none of them being USB Gen 2, 2 USB Type-C ports with one of them being 20 gigabit, both integrated HDMI and DisplayPort, 2.5 gig Ethernet, and a full array of audio options powered by the ALC 4080 codec. There is, however, a silver lining. A silver lining so thin it's like 1 molecule thick. That being the Wi-Fi 7 included on this model, which, while nice, given the many advantages of Wi-Fi 7 over Wi-Fi 6E, it's something that's not going to affect most users because, well, everyone just loves the Ethernet more. And well, that's really it. There's no secret ace up this motherboard's sleeve or anything really. In fact, the only major other change is the inclusion of a special header for MSI's own USB 4 expansion card, which again, most people probably won't care about anyway. And seeing how you can get the base Tomahawk model for as little as $260, and while this one will cost you over $300 right now, unless you really care about Wi-Fi 7 or the nice little lime green accents scattered across the board, then there's nothing really of value here, especially seeing how there's no DDR4 variant available either. But whatever, if for some reason you want to buy this motherboard, it and other models are available via our Amazon and Newegg links down in the video description below. And while still here, you also check out our Patreon, which is a much better deal, seeing how many awesome perks you get. Plus also huge thanks to Gavin Burns, Justin Rage, Ella Vroniak, Bartosz Welkin, our pseudonym, Max Sumnus, Shane Allcroft, Lansby, and Level Up. But anyway, that's about it, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then remember to subscribe, like, whatever, and I'll see you all in whatever I make next. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.